Welcome to another show. Happy 0 point day. It's very sunny here in the solar codes level. So it worked out quite well actually. Really quite sunny. There are any Arcturians out there? Hello, Arcturians. Zero point holographic reality. Yes, we've prepared the ground. Yeah, we've prepared the ground. Yep, purified the icons. The fifth tone is the peak of the pyramid. Yes, the fifth force, which is today. It's just all the geometries align. We've already had the cube here. Yes. Cube, which is the solid level, it's the root. Yeah. We've had the watery level over here. We've been through these already, but we'll be returning to them because this is a fractal system. So none of the parts are separate. It's not all compartmentalized. So everybody's confused. No, it all fits together and it's a fractal. It's very precise as well. Very precise. We're now in this level here. This is the solar codes. Yeah. Yeah. That's today. Whole different level of reality. Holographic level of reality. And what do I mean holographic? You know, does that mean everything is fake and just digitally perfect? Yeah, the whole digitally perfect fake sort of reality that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about natural cosmic hologram, as in the reality we live in exhibits holographic traits. No matter how far we look, whichever direction. Here, I'll read out today's card. So today is day 31, and this is card 44, Solar 5, Holographic Reality, Radial Geometry. We are made of stardust. Everything is. No matter which level of reality we look, inwards with telescopes, microscopes, or outwards with telescopes, the dimensions keep unfurling, cycles within cycles, over vast orders of magnitude. This is our holographic reality we live inside of. At the center, the tree. Go to Earth 11. So there we are. That's Earth 11. Yeah. It's the 7 days of the week. Cube fits in here. Yeah. More about that soon. Above the fire, go to Solar 9. Well, I'll be making a specific episode about that, so I'm gonna wait to share that one. But you can look online. It's all online already. Below the ether, go to Galactic 5. Well, again, more episodes about that later. But we haven't covered those cards yet in this linear process. In order for Arcturians to try and share wisdom, it has to be shared in the way the humans are used to it, which is a linear format. It is very fractal though, so at the same time as sharing the linearness, it's exhibiting the fractal, holographic integrity of the infinity code, which is this. This knot here may have something to do with that. Yeah. Water to the left. Go to Luna 10. Well, we covered that one. That's this one. Remember the icosahedron? Yeah. That's the icosahedron. Air to the right, go to Alchemy 9. This is also another stage we haven't received yet in this linear process, although all the information is online. So if you're impatient, you can follow the links, learn more on the Oracle Raw page. Yeah. Holographic reality. Yeah. Everything fits inside everything else. There's orders of magnitude. Yeah. There's natural orders of magnitude, but humans, we're all equal. Yeah, we're born equal. Yeah, yeah. We're in a natural, harmonious environment. We're all born equal, and we remain equal. I mean, various people play games on various levels and pretend that we're not equal, but we are. Well, I've done my meditations with the Arcturians, This is what I received. I received a set of mathematical principles which connect to our ancestors throughout centuries. Yes, on every continent. And it's, in no way is this the limiting aspect. Infinity codes integrates, harmonizes, brings things together as a holistic whole, which is what holistic is about. It's about studying the whole. To study the whole, you have to be aware of all the elements. Yeah, all these elements, which is essentially why we actually are alive. Yeah. Well, we've known about this stuff for a fair bit of time. I mean, they're called the perfect solids, but they're also sometimes called the platonic solids, which is to say, right, so we've known about this since all the way back, confirmed in written historical records, all the way back to Plato. Wow, really? Wow. Okay, and ever since then, whenever any new piece of information has come along, we've learned from it and produced what? A Gregorian calendar. Yeah. Well, that's why Arcturians produce codes. It's why we've produced infinity codes. Which is why the codes are sourced from around the planet, because we live on a planet, not in the Gregorian calendar. That's a fiction. This is real. This is actually real. All these geometries fit together. This is a snapshot. Yes, it's a snapshot. It's printed on a flat 2D piece of paper, but it's not flat, is it? No. So many people go searching and looking for all kinds of things, and there's many paths to behold the fractal. Some people can just see it just by looking. Other people, need help to see it. Yeah. Even hardcore materialists, positively orientated scientists, skeptics, and cynics, and uncompromising atheists and anti-religious crusaders, such as Marxist philosophers, suddenly become interested in a spiritual search after they confront these levels themselves. Yes, well, it's orders of magnitude, isn't it? Yes, it's orders of magnitude, as in nature is just slightly bigger than all of us. Yeah, as a species, it's mathematically proven. Yeah. So we affect our environment as a species, but we're not in control. Yes, we may have planted flags everywhere, but planting flags may, according to people's beliefs, mean that we're now in charge, but it's just planting a flag. Okay? Just because you put a flag somewhere doesn't mean then you're now in control of all the elements in their entirety, including the cosmos. Only crazy humans would think this way. Okay? So other than planting flags everywhere, ordering people around to all follow the same God, Gregorian calendar, just because that's been forced on people still doesn't prove that humans are in charge. It needs to be proven mathematically that humans are in charge, and so far that's failed every test, because that's the point of this orders of magnitude. It's that big, this planet that we live on. We speed around it really fast in these fast vehicles, just like phew, go places really fast, go to places that would take in, weeks traveling in the ancient times. So we think we're in charge. Well, the only aspect of reality humans are in charge of, really, is their own reality and how they affect other humans. Whether we're like all embracing or we're segregating. I don't know how you've been programmed, but I consider us all equals. We're all humans. And we've been through a pretty crazy historical process, so, you have to have compassion. You have to. Otherwise, you'll probably end up playing the same games as your genetic lineage, and you'll keep playing out the same games as your genetic lineage is on and on we go. Well, this is another purpose of Infinity Codes, is healing. Healing by communicating about subjects which aren't usually talked about or are usually... Yes. Oh no, we don't talk about those. No. no matter how many centuries have passed, and how relevant the information is to the reality that we live in, and how much evidence there is. Yeah, how much evidence there is. Yeah. Well, that's probably enough of me talking. So I've been working more again on another version of one of these songs. I think I like it. I think I like this version a wee bit better. Wee bit better. Always has, always will. What do you think? It's a joke. Ha ha, ha ha. Bunch of fools, make no mistake. Nature's got a story to tell. Boom and bust, go to hell. No matter how many years go past, cycles are cycles. To ignore the patterns, but that changes nothing. Nature rules, always has, always will. What do you think? It's a joke. Ha ha, ha ha. Bunch of fools, make no mistake. Nature's got a story to tell. Boom and bust, go to hell. No matter how many years go past, cycles are cycles. You can choose to ignore you think it's a joke? Nature moves, always has, always will. What you think? It's a joke. Ha ha, ha ha. Then what are you all fighting for? Bunch of fools, make no mistake. Nature's got a story to tell. Boom and bust, go to hell. Cycles are cycles. You can choose to ignore the patterns, but that changes nothing. Here before, so many times before. We've been here before, so many times before. Now nature rules, nature rules, nature rules. There we go. It's a new version of Nature Rules. Sometimes, expressing things with music. Sometimes maybe, expresses things in ways that just talking in words and, showing you graphics or describing geometries or expressing ancient wisdom or reading from other people's books about similar discoveries. I think it's millions of people now that have taken all different journeys into consciousness. But they do this in a variety of different ways, so there isn't one set way. That's why path of gnosis is something you have to experience yourself. But nature has a lot to teach us. It's certainly, I've learnt the most from nature, and humans are a part of nature. But a lot of the time they don't actually act like it. Yeah, they act like they think they rule the universe. Yeah, that's a problem. It's a problem. Yeah. It's a big problem. Well, Arcturians have presented the codes of the holographic reality of infinity. All the codes are already online. If you'd like to access them, feel free. Highest security clearance in the galaxy. Yes, and there's so much more numbers and codes and fractals and wisdom. Yeah, man, much more, way more. Yeah, not even halfway yet. Little blessing of the fire. Blessing of the fire. May peace be with you. Holographic, infinite peace. It's the lessons of nature. What nature has to share with us. On a fractal level. Blessed be.